Okay, I am going to show you just a little idea as far as using these cube sets and just kind of how easy it makes for packing and for using them when you're at your destination. So basically the idea is for mine, I would have two of these. Mike would have two, and mainly I kind of start out putting my pants and shorts or whatever in one and shirts in one, but you don't have to, whatever works for you. As the vacation goes by, it ends up being the dirties in one of these. I still fold them because sometimes you got to reuse them even though you think they're dirty. So you fold them up, put them back in, and then you know that one's kind of dirty and one's the cleaner stuff. My shorts, pants, whatever, I can usually just fold in half because I'm short. But if you need to, flop it over. But mine are short and don't take up as much space as Mike's, so you can do a one fold. Mike's would be a three fold in order to fit in. The idea would be he would do all of his pants in one, maybe some thicker shirts. For Israel, Mike will probably take 4 pairs of pants, maybe one nicer pair of pant or a black pant for one night. I know we might renew our vows again, I don't know, but there's kind of one nice dinner. And you might want a nicer pair of pants for that. But then you'll probably wear those pants the next day or another day too. My shirts, most of mine, I can just, even if they're long sleeves, flop the sleeves over there and I can just fold them halfway because I'm little. But Mike, he would have a t-shirt that wouldn't quite be folded halfway. Now, people have told me to use a piece of cardboard or plastic about the size of your bag, just a little bit smaller, and fold it over. I haven't in the past, but this is kind of the idea that they tell you, just so you kind of get used to how to fold it over. So basically, if you do like that, you would slip this out, and then you kind of get the idea of how you would do it. I'm going to go over one and then again, and then that would be Mike's shirts. So basically what I would do is put all of his shirts, fold them up in one. This is like a nicer shirt that I've already folded the same way, kind of did the arms and folded it. And then this is the short sleeve shirt. Now, probably you're going to have even a thicker amount of stuff. I don't know, maybe not. I'm just putting a towel in here just to give it that kind of thickness that you probably would have with a whole trip's worth. So it's going to be zipped up and tight. I'm not getting this zipper very easily this time, but basically, usually it's not that difficult. I don't know why this one's being difficult. These are new ones, so maybe haven't been used. Maybe that's it, first time. So then you have these bags. Now, there's a handle, which is kind of nice. You have these bags. You're going to have 2 of those, probably. And then you're going to have all the shirts and whatever. Now, what I did, like when I want to try to figure out what shirt I'm doing, you just kind of flop over and you go through and you find what you want. And it's easy then to either flop it back or flop the whole thing over and zip it up. So when you're at your destination, it's easy to kind of get packed up and ready to go again. But I would refold the dirties even and put them in, because you may end up needing them because you're going to wear a lot of this stuff twice. So you have that's folded up. Now you have different sizes. So let's say all of my pajamas fit in here and my socks and my bras, whatever, I don't know. I'm just kind of giving you an example. And you can really stuff a lot of stuff in here. Like Mike got all of his, I think, I don't remember, but I want to say socks and boxers and everything in one. And you can stick them all in there, and then it's really easy to go in and grab in your suitcase, and everything's in there. You take these out, you're ready to go. So let's say you would have that. You also might use this size for shoes. And maybe you will want to, maybe not, but you might use this size for like Mike's shoes. I feel like he wore one pair and took another pair and then put a pair in here along with, I don't remember what, but he filled that up. So like for me, I probably will wear a pair, take maybe one other that's dressy or just a little bit nicer pair of shoes, and then maybe some like water shoes that for baptism, for Hezekiah's tunnel, for the Dead Sea. But it's kind of nice because it keeps these shoes, you can zip those up too. So even for the big shoes, you can add other stuff to it. A belt can even be put around the edge of this bigger bag, and it kind of gives a little bit more strength. Kind of stands it up. So probably you're gonna do, maybe undergarments and whatever in one of these, and then maybe a pair of shoes in one of these. So then you have that, and then you have even the small ones. So you can use these for whatever. It just makes it easier to get things out. And then when you have everything kind of packed in there, put it in your suitcase. You're gonna just kind of like put in the 2 layers. Then you're gonna have, kind of the smaller layers, which usually kind of fit like that. And then these can kind of even be stuffed along the side in a normal size suitcase. So that's just the idea I wanted to give you. And I think that's all I was going to say. It just keeps it so much more organized, and you can plop things out of your suitcase. If there's side pockets of your suitcase, you could put these in them. And that way you're just kind of pulling out all of your, whatever, I'm going to say socks, or your, like you might have an umbrella or whatever, other things that you just don't want sticking all over the place. So that is what I wanted you to see.